live as it goes. And Dr. Richard Neff is on the line with us. He's live as he goes as well. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Dr. Neff, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Marina. How are you today?
Wonderful, and it's good to have you with us here today. Hey, we have some questions today after the release yesterday regarding use of the emergency room for IRMC. And I want to get this part of it out of the way first, because I got a call about 5 or 10 minutes ago from somebody that said, if I can't go to the ER to get a COVID test, can I go to the urgent care instead?
That's a really good question. And first and foremost, we want to stress to everybody that if you believe you have an emergency medical condition, going to the ED is the best thing. And absolutely, what we want to do is make sure that we have the capability and capacity to be able to serve all of those people who do have those things that need to be taken care of immediately. If you have a need for a test for COVID, the best place is either through our testing site, which has scheduled appointments that you call the call center for, or one of the other local sites in the area, the CVS and Rite Aid, are both available and have capacity to go ahead and have a test. For the urgent care, it's sort of a place where you can go for lumps and bumps and things that are a little bit less acute than an emergent medical condition, and really not a place also for testing.
Okay, so there you go. Your best option is not urgent care, and certainly not the emergency room, because as you said, and as was emphasized in yesterday's release, there are still emergencies taking place every single day, and we need to keep that place available for what is an emergent condition. And so folks who are wanting something that is less than emergency, certainly the urgent care is there for that. And for those who want COVID-19 testing, then there are other options. And now you said the call center is the number to call if you want to get set up for COVID testing at the IRMC COVID testing site. What is the number there? What is the number that they should call for that?
If you'll just wait a second for that.
I sprung that on you.
At this point, the easiest way to do that is with your own, getting an order from your own primary care physician.
Okay.
Is the best way to go ahead and do that for that. And the number that they can go ahead and call for the appointment would likely be, they can call 888-452-4762 is the easiest way to get through. That's 888-452-4762.
888-452-4762. But really, you said the key thing there, the most important thing. Get with your PCP and do so by phone. Call your primary care physician. They'll tell you how to proceed next, and if they feel you need a COVID test, then they'll recommend that, and then you can follow through on their advice.
Exactly. And at this point, we are working on going ahead and expanding access there. If you have been told by your employer or by the school that you need a COVID test, you can go ahead and self-schedule quite easily at this point. At CVS or Rite Aid, they have availability from what I can see, and we're actively working on developing that at IRMC. At this point, we have it largely as a physician order.
All right, very good. Dr. Richard Neff on with us for just another moment or so. I don't want to take up too much of your time here today. COVID testing is one thing. COVID vaccine is another. IRMC continues to offer COVID-19 vaccines, and I'm assuming that irmc.org/vaccine is still the best source for finding out where the next clinic is?
Absolutely, and we are currently doing vaccine clinics as a drive-in on Tuesdays from 4 to 7 at the IRMC campus, and we're currently waiting word with bated breath from the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices about the booster or the third jab for people. Probably it looks like people over 65, but we're waiting for that word that is likely to come out later this week, and we're working on developing plans. So more on that at that website, irmc.org/vaccine.
All right, so that is always the go-to site. You're going to get the latest information. When a booster shot becomes available, you'll find that information there as well. Right now, booster shots are offered for certain individuals, but it's a very, very limited thing. And so just keep up to date at irmc.org/vaccine, correct?
That's correct. And one other thing, we are able to offer monoclonal antibodies. These are special immune boosters to go ahead and help fight people who have come down with COVID, who have either are of advanced age and have chronic medical conditions, or are over 12 years old and have serious medical conditions. And so through your IRMC provider, you can go ahead and be able to get that prescribed if it's appropriate for them. So we're able to provide that on campus as well.
Very good, very good. Dr. Richard Neff, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Marino. Have a good day.
You too. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160 FM.